Hold on to your badges, SVU fans. Season 27 is about to upend everything you thought you knew. After 26 seasons of relentless investigations and character-defining moments, the series is calling in a power play. Veteran writer-turned-showrunner Michelle Fazekas is tearing up the playbook to recapture the gritty magic of the early 2000s, and the simmering question of will Benson and Stabler finally become more than partners might at last be answered. If you ever wondered whether this show could surprise you again, brace yourself, because it's about to do precisely that. In a recent interview, Fazekas, who cut her teeth on Law & Order, SVU during its landmark seasons 3 through 7, made it clear she plans to steer the series back toward the lean, twisty single-case format that cemented its reputation. "I remember what we were doing then that worked well," she said, "and by all accounts, that means each episode will feel like its own tightly woven thriller, complete with a signature dark mood and emotional heft that made us all so invested in every survivor story. Gone, for now, are sprawling season-long arcs in favor of self-contained investigations where every clue, every witness, and every piece of forensic evidence carries weight." Eager to stoke fan excitement, Fazekas dropped a teaser that's still reverberating through social media. Christopher Meloni's Elliot Stabler, fresh off his stint on the organized crime spin-off, may cross back over into the SVU universe. Set photos from August showed Meloni sharing the bullpen with Dan Florek's Captain Cragen, instantly igniting a swirl of speculation. Is Stabler simply visiting an old precinct, or is this the beginning of something bigger? And more tantalizing still, could Olivia Benson, Mariska Hargitay, and Elliot Stabler finally transform their famously platonic bond into a full-fledged romance? Mariska Hargitay herself has chimed in on that question. During a July appearance on the Call Her Daddy podcast, she mischievously suggested that, if any romantic payoff is coming, it should land on the very last episode. That single throwaway line spread through fandom like wildfire, prompting hashtags, fanart, and 1,000 heated debates about whether this long-teased union would honor the characters' emotional journeys or risk undermining the profound partnership that's been their hallmark for over 2 decades. Scroll through any comment thread on the announcement, and you'll see just how polarized or passionately united the fanbase can be. One supporter declared, "I really hope these two get together," while another pleaded for patience or resolution, "Either do it or don't, but stop dragging it." A particularly wistful viewer quipped that after waiting decades, they might be joining Cragen soon, if the show continued to delay the moment they've been dreaming of. Amid the cheers, a lone dissenting voice snapped, "I'm not interested in them having a romance." But every like, retweet, and comment seems to tilt in favor of a long-awaited emotional reunion. Beyond the fireworks of will they or won't they, Season 27 is primed to tackle today's headline-making crimes with the same empathetic intensity that defined its heyday. Expect stories delving into cyberstalking rings, social media-fueled conspiracies, and the darker corners of online exploitation. Fazekas' aim is clear: give us the tight procedural structure we crave, one crime, one survivor, one painstaking path to justice, while shining a light on the digital age predators who lurk behind screens. Visually and tonally, the show is said to be re-embracing its noir-inspired roots, with dimly lit precincts, claustrophobic camera angles, and practical effects that lend each scene a tangible sense of dread. Gone are overblown multi-episode storylines in favor of episodes you can sit down and devour in one sitting, each offering a complete emotional arc. At the same time, the writers are weaving in deeper character moments for Benson, her ongoing work to heal and support foster children, her unyielding quest for accountability, and making sure that personal stakes remain front and center. As for crossovers, viewers shouldn't expect weekly guest appearances from the organized crime team. Instead, think of Stabler's involvement as strategic, a handful of high-impact episodes where he and Benson reunite to chase the same suspect, sift through shared trauma, or collide over divergent investigative methods. These will be must-watch events, designed to energize both shows' audiences without blurring their distinct identities. The stakes are enormous. Law & Order, SVU is more than a procedural, it's an institution that's shaped public conversation around sexual assault, human trafficking, and survivors' rights. By harking back to what made seasons 3 to 7 so appointment viewing, character-driven narratives, moral complexity, and razor-sharp plotting, Fazekas is staking a claim that true quality doesn't come from endless serialization but from carefully calibrated storytelling that respects both the audience's intellect and their emotions. With the premiere likely landing in late September, anticipation is building for the first official trailer, guest star announcements, and episode synopses that will reveal just how many standalone cases versus multi-episode arcs we'll see. Every detail, from the supporting cast to the cinematography choices, will be scrutinized by fans eager to see whether this back-to-roots promise delivers the same knockout impact that once made SVU the water-cooler phenomenon of its time. So as the countdown begins, remember what made you fall in love with this show: the intensity of a twist you didn't see coming, the lump in your throat when Benson comforts someone who's been shattered, and the quiet moment when justice triumphs over darkness. Season 27 is poised to recapture that electric blend of empathy and tension, all while dangling the possibility of that final heart-stopping chapter between Olivia Benson and Elliot Stabler. Get ready, this is the most nostalgic twist-packed ride yet, and it just might give us the payoff we've been waiting decades to see.